now, back to Crustacean Crime Theater.
I mean, crustacean crime is alright. I personally prefer crustacean SVU. These maritime flags don't make any sense. The letters spell out RI, unknown, UK, or #716, depending on the code you use. Neither of which has any obvious meaning when this clearly could have been a fun place for an Easter egg. My point is we're only 10 seconds into the episode and I've done an hour's worth of research on maritime flag codes, so there's no way any of us are getting out of this without a sin.
Curses! Foiled again.
The entire plot of this episode of Crustacean Crime Theater took 15 seconds. I'm not saying our attention spans won't ever get so bad that TV will be like this. I'm just saying it hasn't happened by this point. And it can't be TikTok because that wasn't invented yet and isn't on regular TV. And this is underwater.
Oh, that's where I rent me pickles from.
How exactly does one rent pickles?
Are you renting the barrel too?
Well, no.
Then you bought it.
No.
Then isn't that stealing?
Legalism. And for those that think we're legalists and how we give out our sins, I'm going to make this worth 5 sins for absolutely 0 reasons other than to prove we aren't.
And Sandy's hedge clippers?
Why is no one questioning how Patrick knows that the hedge clippers are Sandy's? These are just generic-looking hedge clippers, so the fact that he knows for a fact they belong to Sandy is a little creepy. Yes, it's a shame that Patrick has no money for a balloon, but it's fascinating that he has a sock puppet in each of his pockets. Way to be prepared, Patrick. You never know when someone will need a puppet. Starfish reproduce by releasing their sperm and eggs into the ocean to unite and develop outside of the body, and therefore do not have belly buttons with which to store paper clips.
SpongeBob! I want a balloon really badly!
Kids.
Follow me!
This is a sin for me, sending a dozen or so of these episodes and forgetting to take drugs beforehand every damn time. Or have I taken the drugs and not realized it, and why does it smell like purple in here? Balloons never have been and never will be this exciting.
First we can run with the balloon.
Yeah, then we can go to the beach with the balloon.
These options balloon out of control for some time.
We love borrowing!
The U.S. economy. Even though it's only for a second, this shouldn't work at all, so this works.
We've got to move fast and cover our tracks.
I'm on it, SpongeBob!
I'm not sure which SpongeBob staple to sin, the conveniently appearing paint or the fact that it wouldn't work this way underwater. So just like my guidance counselor suggested when I was figuring out whether to take the ACT or SAT, I'm doing both, even though neither really matters.
We're gonna have to travel lighter.
But SpongeBob had no issue carrying the belongings he packed, so why did he leave them behind? Also, how did Patrick get his house this far out of town to begin with?
Hey, if we're underwater, how could there be a...
Oh, sure, when Patrick says it, the show listens, but the second we bring it up, we're taking a cartoon too seriously, or ruining childhoods, or deserve a porcupine enema.
No more getting mail.
It's crazy to think that this may be the line of dialogue that has aged the poorest from any SpongeBob episode.
And all that running is good for your buns and thighs, right?
Yeah, buns and ties.
Bodybuilder has a Central European accent cliche. Also, he's completely inappropriately dressed for being located in the black void of space.
I'm way ahead of you, buddy.
Funny image, but starfish have neither hair nor fur.
No, I'm nothing but a lot of talk. You're the one with the sticky fingers.
Title of my sex tape?
Look what I've got.
Rectangles!
After Patrick burrows a tunnel through the sand, his face still has chocolate on it, but no sand stuck to said chocolate. And having been a kid in a sandbox with a candy bar once or twice in my life, this is some bullshit. Using a chocolate bar as a Q-tip when it clearly says, do not insert into ear canal right on the label. We have chocolate on Patrick's mouth. We have no chocolate on Patrick's mouth. Wow, a partially eaten donut and a Cops Like donut sin at the same time. It's like a donut's hole inside a donut's hole. Or something. My point is, cops don't always eat donuts, but if they do, they would never leave one with only a single bite of it on the counter.
Whoa. You are so busted.
What do you want to do today?
Same thing we do every night, Pinky.
And in a plane.
And over a rock?
And under a hill.
And with a whale!
I do not like green eggs and ham.
We're thieves.
Oh, the humanity!
Take a last look, Patrick. We can never go back.
We have to go back, Kate. Happy birthday!
Well, sir, you are a cowardly son of a bitch. You just shot an unarmed man.
Well, he should have harmed himself. He's gonna decorate his saloon with my friend.